Hi everybody, so today I'm doing a video about weight loss. Something I have struggled with weight my whole entire life. I'll kind of give you a backstory before I go in and give my little spiel. Sorry, my hair's driving me crazy. I have struggled with weight my whole entire life. I have always been heavy, even as a child. Ugh, I have hair. Sorry. That's gonna make people want to subscribe to me, but as a child, I was very, just chunky. Not, extremely heavy, but, I was always, picked on for my weight. My whole entire, preschool to, high school, not really high school, but, my whole school career, there's always been comments made about my weight. I was just always a heavy kid. My mom never really, and dad, they never monitored what I ate. They never told me, no, they never encouraged me to eat healthy. There was no limit. There was always food available. So there was never oh, don't eat those chips, or there was no limit ever put on food. So I was never taught to limit or watch what I put in my body. So now, obviously I'm old enough so I can take responsibility, but that's definitely where it all started. Whenever I hit about 13 and I went through my womanly growth spurt, I really, really thinned out. The lowest I ever weighed was 140 pounds, and I looked so good. So I needed to tone up a little bit, but I wasn't heavy. I looked really good. But the most discouraging part about it is I'm 5'2" and 3/4, and the doctor told me, I remember I was 13 years old, the doctor told me that I was obese. That I was almost obese, that I was overweight, and I was potentially going to be obese if I didn't watch what I ate. And that is heartbreaking. I was the healthiest I've ever been. I looked good. I just needed to tone up a little bit, and no matter what I did, because then I went through this stage where I tried to not eat a lot. I was never anorexic, but I really, really would not eat a lot. And no matter what I did, I could not get below 140. It did not matter. I was not meant to get to below 140. So then, a few months pass from that doctor's appointment, and then I start seeing all my friends have always been thin. They were just predispositioned to be thin, and they could eat whatever they wanted. So I was oh my gosh, I'm thin now, so I can eat whatever I wanted. Well, basically what happened was I did that and I started gaining weight, and I remember my pants started to not fit, and then I got so depressed and discouraged because I felt disgusting about myself that I just completely gave up. In reality, I probably only gained 5 to 10 pounds, and if I would have just started watching what I was eating and started doing some workout stuff, I probably would have lost that weight. But I became super discouraged and disgusted by myself, which is a trend in my life. So that happened. I gained, the heaviest I ever weighed was 200 pounds, and I would say that I weighed that about 3 or 4 years ago, which is just disgusting to me, disgusts me. And then I went through a really bad breakup. If you guys have been with me for a long time, I'm sure you will remember I uploaded a video. I was with this guy for seven years, and I broke up with him, but I was in such a bad place. I was so just depressed, and I didn't know who I was, and I was lonely, even though I didn't want to be in that relationship. That's how I felt. So I went through a really bad phase where literally I did not eat. In about a month or two, I lost 40 pounds, and basically I was on an all alcohol diet. I was just so depressed and basically self-destructed. So I lost those 40 pounds, and I was about 20 pounds away from my goal weight. And I did really, really well. I became a vegetarian for a whole year. I was super, super healthy. And then, I don't know why I started eating. Well, I remember why I started eating meat. I remember I was still a waitress, and we were so busy. I would never forget this moment. We were so busy. I haven't eaten meat for over a year. And I literally had been busy all day. I haven't had any chance to eat at all. So I'm starving, and I grabbed a piece of bacon because that was the only thing available. And then from there on, I started eating meat again, which I regret. I really did enjoy not eating meat. I think meat is disgusting. I think the quality in which we get our meat is disgusting. The abuse that happens to the animals in factories is disgusting. If you guys want me to do a separate video on that, I definitely will, but I don't want to go back into that. So then that happened, and I became comfortable in my then relationship, and when you become comfortable in relationships, you stop trying as hard, with stuff like that. So I gained, I would say that I gained about 30 pounds back, which is so, again, disgusting. So now I'm at the point where I have lost 14 pounds. So I am 30, where am I? 180. Sorry, I'm trying to think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 43 pounds away from my goal weight. I want to lose 43 pounds. And I am not happy with myself. Well, I said I lost 14 pounds, but a lot of stuff has been going on in my life. A lot of just really, really hard things that I'm struggling with right now. If you guys want like a life update, let me know and I can discuss that with you guys if you want. But basically the gym and everything has been non-existent. Eating healthy has been non-existent, but starting this week things are starting to turn around, so I really I'm trying to get back on track. So part of me doing this video is to help keep me accountable and to reach out to you guys to see if any of you guys are out there on your weight loss journey, because I have a really hard time being motivated. I hate working out more than anything. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. And something that I hate more than anything is that I will always struggle with my weight. No matter what I do, no matter how thin I get, I am always going to be that person where I have to watch my weight and I have to work out and I have to eat healthy, because if I don't, then I'm gonna like balloon up again. And that to me at times is so depressing, because I don't want to watch what I eat for the rest of my life. Like sometimes I just want to eat what I want. So I definitely need to learn moderation is a big thing. But I do have some tips and tricks to share with you guys, because I have been like healthy, like pretty healthy throughout the years. So something that I'm reincorporating back into my life is I am working out. I try to work out 4 to 5 days a week. That has not been happening just because of all the stuff going on, but I go to the gym and I do well, I usually go with Joe, and Joe is such a healthy person. Like, he is so into fitness, he has lost so much weight, and he's so healthy, and, you know, he's such an inspiration. But I go to the gym, and when I go with him, he works out for like 2 hours. So I hate working out so much, but I bring my Kindle and I watch like Sons of Anarchy or something on my Kindle, which I just started, and I love. So I'll do about 45 minutes on the treadmill. I will start out, I walk 5 minutes at 3.6, and then I do 5 minutes at 3.8, 5 minutes at 4, and then I run for 5 at 6, and then I go back to 3.8, 4, 6, and I keep on alternating until that 45 minutes is over. But the last 5 minutes to cool down, I do 3.4. So I do that, and then I just alternate between arms, legs, butt, stomach, like on different days. And that's about what I do for my workout. I'm also doing this video because I want like advice. So like if you guys have advice, like if you say, like if you know about working out and stuff and you're like, hey, that's like not a good way to work out, try this instead, please let me know, because I really want to know. I'm so tired of being the duff and like the fat friend, and I am so tired of it. So that's what I do. As for eating healthy, when I am on track, Joe and I have 4 days on, 4 days off. We work at the same place. So on our last day off, we food prep. So we'll like take an hour or two and we'll make, like I eat a whole bunch of chicken, but I really am going to start thinking about becoming a vegetarian again, because I really just don't like meat. I eat it, but just every time I eat it, I think about all of the information that I've learned about the quality of our meat, and it disgusts me. And I really want to go back to that. It will be difficult because Joe is not going to ever be a vegetarian, so it'll definitely be a challenge, because it'll be cooking for him and me separate things. But I try to meal prep. I am on Pinterest all the time. If you want, I can leave my like Pinterest information down below, because I'm always posting like food things and different stuff. So I'm always like, I food prep, and then on our days I try to eat pretty healthy. If you guys want me to do videos about like what food I ate that day or whatever, let me know, because I'm completely down to do any of that. My Instagram information is down below. I always am posting different pictures about what I am eating and doing that day, and I always post like about my gym activity. Another thing that I do is I drink a lot of water. I have never been opposed to drinking water. Some people hate it. I love it. I challenge myself daily to drink a gallon of water a day. I literally carry around a gallon, which is so ridiculous. I don't often get the whole gallon down, but I do get a majority of it down. I might drink soda once a week. I don't just crave soda. My biggest weakness is chips. I love, 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 love chips. If I could cut chips and bread out of my diet, I would be like so healthy. I try to really stay away from milk, because milk is something else that like really disgusts me because of just of the information that I've learned about where it comes from. So I try to avoid that. I really like to drink almond milk, which Joe doesn't like, so that's like a challenge because our grocery bill is so expensive anyways, because we do go grocery shopping once a week and we get like lots of fruits and vegetables, and once a week we spend $100. And by the way, I have not told you guys, I have officially asked Joe to move in with me, so we do officially live together and are buying groceries and everything together, so that's exciting. What else do? I have the NutriBullet, and I try to drink smoothies once a day. Again, all this stuff I'm saying is stuff that I am doing when I'm healthy. I'm not doing it right now, but I am starting this week to do all of this stuff all over again, because I'm ready to be healthy. But smoothies, my favorite smoothie to make is a banana, peanut butter, spinach. You don't taste the spinach at all. It's just to like add some greens, almond milk, and then I like to put an oatmeal inside it, like in it, because it gives it like a really good texture. It makes it more thick. And it is so good. It's my favorite. But I have a whole bunch of different smoothies I make them in the morning, and they give you a lot of energy. They're really, really good for you. And that's about all I have to say. I'm looking for you guys' inspiration too. If you guys are on a weight loss journey, please let me know. Please let me know if you have a Facebook or an Instagram or a YouTube or whatever, because I can be really, really motivated at times, and then there's times where I am not motivated at all. So like, I like being part of like a community of people where we can continue to motivate each other and like see each other's weight loss. I really, really thrive off of that. And any advice you have, like gym routine, I feel like I need to up my gym routine a little bit more, because even when I was still at that 14-pound weight loss, I was at a plateau for quite a few months. Like, I just wasn't going anywhere, and I wasn't trying as hard as I was, but there were weeks where I was genuinely trying and it just wasn't doing anything. So any advice, let me know. I will keep you guys updated. Any videos you want about health and my progress or anything, let me know. And otherwise, I will talk to you guys next video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.